And today we're going to be putting together Trixie from Spirit Halloween. Well, this looks like a lot of stuff in the box. So we'll start by getting everything out of the box. Okay, so right now we just have a big mess of parts. We're going to straighten them all out and then start putting it together. Now that we have all the parts spread out, we'll just go through them. We've got the head, the arms, the hand with the knife, the pulley mechanism, the stand, the support poles, the main control box that has the pulley in it, her bag, and her clothes with the dress, the underlay fabric, and lower dress piece. And we'll move on now to piecing it together. All right, we'll start with the base, and you want to have the small square piece facing the front, as that will support her bag later on. I'm going to turn it around now while we put the support poles on. And they snap lock into place. This piece here that ends up becoming the front is going to support her bag. It snap locks in and has the fork hook connector for where the bag will connect later on. These two pieces are going to snap lock into place. They're going to be supporting her body. And next, her mechanism piece is going to go on, and it's going to snap lock on to the two lower pieces. And it has the hip loop built in. And then you want to make sure you get the pulley mechanism snap locked into the bottom. Okay. And we're next going to connect the upper part, which is again going to just snap lock right into place. Now we can connect the wire to the control box for that piece. And then you have to lift up this pole here and connect the lower part on, which goes to the pulley. And that also snap locks in place. Make sure you have your string piece nice and straight so it doesn't get tangled when it gets activated. Now we're going to add the spring. The spring, try to see if you can see that connection there that it goes onto right below, beside the control box. And then you lift up that pole there so that you can connect that to the bottom. And you can see how that spring is going to keep it tight. Now we're going to add the lower part of her outfit. And you want to put that over top of the top pole, and then look for the little holes. One hole will go over the front support pole, and then there's also going to be a couple other holes that will go over the little clips in the front. You just push those through. And the same in the back, there'll be a small hole. That keeps that piece in place. And we'll keep the wires exposed to make it easy to connect those later. Now we're going to connect the head. And that's going to snap lock into place. Hear that clip into place. And then we can connect the head wire and it should be loose as it's going to need some space to activate. Just make sure it doesn't get tangled on anything. Now we're going to add the underlay fabric. This helps give her some shape. So you want to pull through her one loose arm, and then it's going to Velcro together in the back. And it's got lots of space. It opens up in the back to connect wires and adjust the settings on the control box. Now we're going to add the dress on top of over her head. You just want to be careful as you pull it over her head. Get it on there properly. It does have Velcro on the back, so there is some room. And there's a wire for the front IR sensor that we'll tuck in behind once we get it all straightened out. And the left arm, you're going to want to push through the sleeve at this time. And once you get that arm in there, you can stuff that IR sensor wire in, and we'll be connecting that up to the control box. And finish wrapping her upper dress around and Velcro it in the back. Okay, we're going to put the dress, there's a hole in the front that goes over the support pole that'll hold the bag. Just want to weave that over to make sure just a little bit of that front support pole is sticking out. And then we're going to now take the AC adapter and we're going to get that plugged in. You can drop it in from behind or just go up from below under the dress and attach it later. It's pretty easy to do. Now for her other arm, we're going to weave that through the back and just tuck it in through her sleeve. It's easier to go through the top than it is to go through the bottom. And then it's going to fork hook connect to the shoulder piece. It comes with a small pin in the bag to secure that arm into place, so when it jumps the arm doesn't come off. It's not going to be easy to show that, so we're just going to let you know we'll put that in place next. Okay, we got that pin into place now. You can see that. It's important you do get that in because when she does do her jump scare, that arm can pop out of place if that pin isn't in properly. And now we'll make sure the Velcro is all finished up in the back. Alright, next we're going to attach the hand to the arm. I just want to make sure you pull the bar out and snap lock that hand into place. When you hear that clip, you know it's on there securely. And then you can now take the sleeve of the dress and use the Velcro to attach it, just like that. Now lastly, we're adding the bag to the front. It just fork hooks onto that connector. Really easy to put that in there. And then you can just cover the connector with the bag itself, and this arm just attaches with Velcro to that spot there. You can see that. And once you attach the Velcro to it, you can just pull the sleeve over and finish the Velcro on that sleeve to cover up the Velcro. That's quite easy to do. Okay, now that we've got our completed, everything's put together, We're going to go ahead and plug it in and do the demo.
A night treat? No. Well then, how is this for a trick?
Okay,
Nobody gave me any candy. And now I'm really angry.
Okay, that concludes the lights on and lights off demos. Trixie is a really creepy prop from Spirit Halloween and is sure to scare some kids this year. Thanks for watching.